And welcome back. This is Chief Meteorologist Eric Tallman in the Weather Center. We just want to give you an update really quick on what we got going on in the situation. So we'll make this as quickly as possible. We'll continue to keep you posted and let you know because we're going to stay on top of the system. We've got a lot going on, so we got to start moving here. Okay? Anyway, this is what we expect. We will be getting light freezing rain that is expected on Saturday morning, so things are going to get really icy and dicey, and we kind of talked to you about this Friday night on Channel 7 Action News on WXYZ.com. So we are going to be starting our morning and our newscast very early in the morning to keep up with this track system that's going to be moving in our direction. It is coming quite fast, so the timing of the system is a little bit confusing. So it might come before the exact time frame that they're saying on this report. We'll just have to wait and see about that. Now they're saying that the freezing rain is going to be here by 4 a.m. between 4 o'clock in the morning and 9 a.m. We'll have to monitor that and we'll let you know. And then once we go back on the air again, we'll have a speed of things of what's going on. So like I said, the rain showers will freeze on contact Saturday morning due to cold surface temperatures. Sorry about all of that disturbance, but that's a lot of weather report activity that we're getting from the National Weather Service across the Midwest and even in our metro area and all the other National Weather Service offices around Michigan. So that's what's going on right now. So we told you the time frame, 4 a.m. through 9 a.m. Saturday is when you can expect the freezing rain to develop. We will have sleet with it, and we'll show you that on the radar in just a moment. Now, the advisories are actually up by the Saginaw Valley and the Thumb. So they could see up for ice accumulation for them. They can see 0.1 inches of ice accumulation, and then for us, we'll have to deal with 0.5 inches of ice accumulation or less. So that's actually a good sign than what they're going to get up there. We'll kind of watch this. I shouldn't say it's a good thing, but it is a concern, so I shouldn't really say that this is like a game show like Wheel of Fortune. This is not a game, so you want to take it very seriously because Friday we had gotten a lot of reports of accidents, so we're going to check out the traffic situation and get that rolling too. So we're taking it one step at a time. Okay, for impacts for Saturday morning, starting today. Right now it's only 12:15. Okay, for impacts, a light glaze can cause very slick roads and sidewalks. So, and we're even talking about ramps. So if you live in an apartment and you have a handicapped ramp, of course there's going to be ice underneath of it. If it's black ice you cannot see, and that's probably going to be the issue. If it's glazed ice, I would probably say that's going to be black ice. So you're not going to be able to see it, but unfortunately you'll be slipping and sliding in it. So be careful. If you are driving on the roads Saturday morning, be especially careful. Drive very slow. Don't use your cell phones or texts on the road. Keep your eyes on the road and keep your hands on the wheel, and make sure that you reduce your speed. And even though that we have regular speed limits, you are going to have to reduce your speed because of the freezing rain potential and all the icy conditions that we're really concerned about. So there'll be, like I said, there'll be slick roads and sidewalks. So let's say you're waiting at the bus stop, that's going to be a problem too because you're going to be waiting and there's sidewalks and stuff. So I don't think it's a good idea to be going on the buses unless you simply have to go to work. I don't know. Everyone's going to be late, so I don't know. There's going to be a whole bunch of delays that are going to go on here. Short but not least, snow covered and dry untreated roads will be the most valuable. So whatever roads did not get salted, those are going to be the most concerned areas that are going to be the extreme concerns for all of you Metro Detroiters, so look out. So if you have ramps and overpasses, etc., vice versa, you name it, you got it. We might have a bunch of accidents again, so you want to stay tuned to us on WXYZ.com, and we'll let you know what's going on when we start our day early. Okay, now we will go ahead and do the rest of it really quick, and we're done. Okay, we'll make this as quickly as possible, and then we will show you on the radar what we've got going on, and then we're done. And then we won't be back on until it's time. Okay, sorry if you can't see this, but it's not our fault. It's just the way it came out. Okay, current conditions right now, our fair skies right now, we have a temperature of 18 degrees right now in the metro area in Ray Township. That's actually not too far from Armada in the northern suburbs of Metro Detroit. That's where our report is coming from, Ray Township. Humidity right now is at 81% right now. Wind speed is at coming from the south at 7 miles an hour. We have a barometer holding steady at 30.31, and then we have a dew point temperature of 13 degrees. Visibility is at 10 miles right now, and we have a wind chill of 9 degrees. Now that's not even funny when you're talking about that. Okay, last but least, to end this, okay, for the overnight hours, we've already talked to you about that. Wintry mix, 60% chance, the low, 16 degrees, and then for Saturday, a wintry mix, 70%, and then we go all the way up to 42 degrees, but it's going to warm up, not really fast, but in a very slow position. So that means we're still going to have cold temperatures, but it's not going to warm up as fast. So we're just going to basically worry about Saturday, and then we'll talk about the rest of the 7-day forecast at a later time. But we're focusing on the main activity and the event that's coming our way. Okay, so, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and go down so I can read this. Okay. For today, freezing rain and sleet likely before 8 o'clock in the morning, and then a chance of freezing rain between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning. That is going to be a problem for those that are going to be planning on going to work, so look out for that. Then we're going to have some rain showers after 10 a.m. and then it will be cloudy, and then we'll have a high of 42 degrees, and then we'll have a southwest wind around 11 miles per hour, and then precipitation at 70%. And then new ice accumulation of less than an inch, 0.1 of an inch, possible in some areas of Metro Detroit. It can be anywhere. It can be Macomb, Oakland, etc. It all depends on where you're at, and we don't know right now. We'll know more about it when we start our day early today on Saturday, so we'll keep you up to speed on WXYZ.com, like I said, and we'll let you know what's going on. Okay, little or no sleet accumulation expected, so that's we might get a little or we may not even get any, so it all depends on where you're at and all of that. So we'll keep you posted on this freezing rain potential, and we'll let you know what the driving conditions are going to be in the morning, and then we'll talk about the rest of the 7-day forecast. So that's what we have for right now, but we are going to go back and we're going to look at the radar right now and let you know what's going on. We'll put this into motion and show you what's going on. There is the precipitation that we were just talking to you a little bit about. Here it comes. there's the freezing rain. We've got the snow in there, and we've got the rain that's going to be mixed in there. And it is actually headed towards Chicago, Illinois, and after that it's going to be headed towards Michigan. So we're kind of watching that very, very closely as we get into the later parts of the next several hours. So it's going to actually be kind of a concern. So we're watching that very closely. So it's going to be kind of tricky in the morning. Look out for that. And we apologize. We said it was going to be a couple of minutes, but we're receiving too much information. They keep on adding more updates to this freezing rain potential, so that's why there's a delay on stuff. Okay, this is what's going on. Alright, so we've got the storm system number 1. That has the freezing rain, sleet, and snow with that. That's what we're working on right now. And we'll start off with some clouds that will move into southeast lower Michigan. That is going to be the start of it. And then after that, the freezing rain and the rain and the sleet are going to start moving in. It is getting closer to us. So we might get it before the actual time frame that the computer models are suggesting. So we'll keep an eye on that as well too. Here's another system out in the Midwest. This is another system we're going to have to keep an eye on because it has rain, snow with it, and it's got freezing rain. So I think we might be back into another wintry mix, another winter or snow kind of thing. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. All because we've got these winter storm warnings in the Midwest that are in effect, and more winter weather advisories that are in effect. And then way down in the south, they're going to be getting some thunderstorms down here. So between the bulk of all of this, it's not going to help the matters any, because in the 7-day forecast on the computer models, they're saying that we're going to be getting rain, and it's at 90%. So we've got a whole bunch of active weather that's still going on across the Midwest, so that's not really helping the matters any. So we'll have to keep you posted on that one. So that's not looking too good. So all I can say is stay tuned with us, and we'll keep you up to speed if we get any other reports that show any difference in the time frame for the freezing rain and the sleet, etc. We'll let you know about that. Probably we'll give you another update probably between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and we'll let you know exactly where this stuff is at and where the freezing rain is at. And we'll let you know what time that stuff is going to start moving in here. So things are starting to get interesting, but the whole thing is not together. You can see it is coming together, but you can see there are actually some dry spots in the mix right there. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that and see if this whole thing holds together. And if it does so, then there's going to be even more concerns. It's not just going to hit our area. It's going to hit most of Michigan, even the northern part of Michigan. It's going to hit that area too. So all where you see the winter weather advisories, those areas are going to get hit with this stuff that's coming in. So we got a lot of messy weather coming in, and then after that we start to warm up very slowly, and then it will turn into all rain. And then from that point we might have a little bit of a break, but then after that, and it looks like on Thanksgiving we go back into that cold pattern again, and then I believe we're looking into the forecast for snow again, and we're going to be in the mid-30s. So we'll continue to watch it, and we'll let you know if the weather changes for Thanksgiving Day. I'm hoping that it does, because I don't think I want it to snow on Thanksgiving, especially if you're traveling out of town or something like that, and you're going to see family for Thanksgiving, that type of thing. So I'm hoping we have good weather for Thanksgiving Day. That would be an awesome blessing that we do. That's the very latest that we have for right now. We'll see you back here at 3 o'clock with another update. And you can always check WXYZ.com on your computer, phone, internet, whatever. But we will stay on top of this for you as well throughout the night. So you want to stay with us, and we will be starting our day early today, so we can continue to keep an eye on this and the traffic, etc. Because we're going to have a big mess that's going to be headed towards our way. So it's going to be a dicey drive in the morning commute. So we're going to let you know about that as well. We'll see you back here in a little bit. That's the update that we have right now in the Weather Center, and this is Chief Meteorologist Eric Coleman. We'll see you back here in the next several hours. We'll see you back here at 3 o'clock with another update. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice night and a good morning.